Hey guys, here is a special anniversary video you've all been waiting for. Today is the 20th anniversary of Sony Pictures Animation. Yup, that's right. Sony Pictures Animation turns 20 years old today. And it's been exactly 20 years that this company was founded. Wow. Can you not believe it? And so I actually remember watching one of the movies from Sony Pictures Animation, one of the open season movies, The Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and of course the Hotel Transylvania movies. And what it is, Sony Pictures Animation, I gotta say, it's a great company. Yeah, Sony Pictures Animation is definitely a great company. For all ages as well. I actually remember seeing open season once in school and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs when I got the DVD. And I also saw another Sony Pictures Animation movie called Surf's Up when I recorded it off the TV. And of course the first Hotel Transylvania movie years ago. And a few times this year. And plus Hotel Transylvania 2 last year, which was a hilarious sequel. And the third one I watched a lot and make a big splash with this movie. Plus I adore it forever as well. And it's also my favorite sequel next to Terminator 2 Judgment Day. But as for Hotel Transylvania 4, it was pretty good. I actually liked it. I actually liked it a little bit, but not too much. Not 1,000%, but I loved the first and the third one better. But the fourth one was not as great as 1 and 3. Although I can't compare to that. But also, the best film series that Sony Pictures Animation ever did was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And it's a shame that Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse got delayed to 2023. Which is funny that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse will be celebrating its 5th anniversary next year as well. But Hotel Transylvania Transformania is the only Sony Pictures animated movie for 2022 because we haven't had a Sony Pictures animated movie released in the theaters since the Angry Birds movie 2 in the 2010s decade. And that's another film series as well. And I actually saw the first Angry Birds movie after the DVD came out. Sometime after the DVD came out. And that was a good movie. But I haven't seen the Angry Birds movie 2 yet. So, can't comment on that. But I gotta say, my personal favorite movies from Sony Pictures Animation will have to be the Hotel Transylvania and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movies. I love both of those movies. But I gotta say, I love the first 3 movies better with Adam Sandler. Not the one with Brian Ho. Because I think Adam Sandler does better with Dracula's voice. And with the voice of Dracula. And as for the first Peter Rabbit, it's an awesome movie. I love it. But Peter Rabbit 2 was not co-produced with Sony Pictures Animation, but it was only released by Columbia Pictures. Because it's a shame that Peter Rabbit 2 was not co-produced with Sony Pictures Animation. And this counts as the second Sony Pictures animated movie to be adapted into a live action, with the first one being The Smurfs from 2011. And of course, there are some solid entries like All for Christmas, The Pirates Band of Misfits, which I do want to check out The Pirates Band of Misfits. And that's also pretty funny. But as for The Smurfs, I will have to see how good or bad it is. Maybe. Including The Smurfs 2, which many people did not like that one as well. But as for the Emoji Movie, oh my god. That is one of the that is definitely one of the worst movies of 2017 and definitely one of the worst movies made by this company. But after Hotel Transylvania 4, we had to apologize to this company for making the worst movies, like Open Season 4, Scared Silly, and the Emoji Movie, and the rest of the Open Season sequels. But Sony Pictures Animation has been completely done with direct-to-video movies, like the direct-to-video sequels. But some of them are released in theaters. And as for the Goosebumps movies, like, I wanted to check out the first one back in 2018. But as for Goosebumps 2, I do want to give this movie a chance now. Because it doesn't look that bad. Because back in 2018, I hated Hotel Transylvania Dream back then with a burning passion. But now I love making a splash with this movie no matter what. Which, that Law Abiding Citizen and Pretty Woman, every time when those movies comes on, I definitely turn on the television and I have to see that, which is awesome. And that's because I've been trying to become a better person like everyone else. But also, Sony Pictures Animation has been completely done with Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and the Hotel Transylvania movies. What if there's a Dennis and Winnie spinoff? What if there's a Mavis and Johnny spinoff? Well, that may not happen. I don't know. But Hotel Transylvania has done short films like Goodnight, Mr. Butt, and A Puppy, released in front of the Emoji Movie, and Monster Days, which was shown in front of Peter Rabbit 2 as well. But also, if Hotel Transylvania becomes the new Ice Age, then some of them will be bad. Just like how The Land Before Time got so many sequels, they made so much of those. And it should have ended years ago. Just like with Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, along with The Hangover Part 3. Now, those two ended perfectly, along with the Wolverine trilogy back in 2017 with Logan, with Hugh Jackman, which I love. Logan with Hugh Jackman, and definitely one of my favorite movies from 2017 as well. And I also have that movie on DVD as well. But that's not over yet. But this video is not over yet. There's something that I want to share with you. Alright guys, now I'm going to be telling you about my favorite characters from Sony Pictures Animation, of course. Now, starting with my number one sweetheart from this company, I'm going to start with Mavis. Now, Mavis is my number one favorite character from Sony Pictures Animation. In fact, I really love Mavis so much. She is a sweetheart to me, and also, this is a girl that I've been obsessed with after I saw the Dar one. And plus, what makes me love Mavis is about everything she wore in the Dar movie itself. I love what Mavis wore in the Dar movie. Like her swimsuit, her hat, her summer dress. I loved everything that she wore in the Dar movie. And also, I have a picture of Mavis in her swimsuit, but I'm definitely not going to be showing that because, not too explicit, but I don't want to show a picture of people in swimsuits because that's not too explicit though. But that's Mavis. my number one sweetheart from this company. Next, we got Sam Sparks. Now, Sam Sparks is a great character. I could definitely tell that she's a good person, and she did everything she did to it, including with the chance of meatballs, the first one. I liked her when she was talking about the weather, of how much food that we would get. In like days and days and days. And now for the boys. Definitely my number one favorite boy character from this company, Johnny. I love Johnny. Because what makes Johnny a great character to me is because he's respectful and he's a good role model. And he loves Mavis like I do, which I love Mavis as well. And also, in Hotel Transylvania 2, they were married, and then they had a baby named Dennis. And also, Johnny left Mavis and the rest of the gang in the fourth one and spent some time with Drac before Mavis found them. Before things started to go wrong, which I'm not spoiling it for you. Because you got to watch it yourself. And there's this one funny scene in this part, in the end credits. I'm also not going to spoil that. Because it's a good sequel, but not as awesome as the third film itself. Which I used to love the fourth one, but now it's a good sequel. Now, Chicken Brent. Chicken Brent is a good character. And it's definitely a chicken as well. When they were battling over chickens, that's what Brent was. And he was in an advertisement for Baby Brent in one of those diapers, which not going to show that as well. And the last one, Dennis. Or should I say, Denise Beach. That's what Drac calls Dennis. Denise Beach. Also, Dennis is a sweetheart to Winnie, of course, when they fell in love with each other. Until they got taken by this big bat. But then Dennis had to blow him away, which that was impressive. And then also Dennis went on a cruise ship with Johnny as well, along with the rest of the gang. But Dennis and Winnie, you don't ever see them much, but there's only one occasion to see them. Like in the second and the third one. But the fourth one, you probably may have seen a little bit. Well, I did too. But once again, it was still a good sequel. Not as awesome as 1 and 3, but that one I kind of enjoy more than Hotel Transylvania 2. Which that was a hilarious sequel, by the way, as well. So, yeah. And so that is all I like to say about the 20th anniversary of Sony Pictures Animation being a great company. So with that being said, on this day in 2002, Sony Pictures Animation was founded. Happy 20th anniversary. And so thanks for watching until next time. This is Glenn Hispanias, 2001, and see you later.